Ashley.
And I'm Serena.
And we're the Road Trippin' Roomies.
Welcome back to our channel.
So today, we're going to talk about our infamous California trip.
It's probably our favorite.
Oh, absolutely.
And definitely one of the biggest trips that we've been on. And definitely has changed our lives a bit, I'd say.
Oh, absolutely. So it was a 2-week long trip. Actually, this month is 3 years.
3 years.
That's 3 years ago. We were in California. It was like our February break when we still had those.
I mean, I remember planning that trip. I think Ashley and I both were just like in a really rough spot with school. And I remember texting her being like, I need a trip. Like we need to plan something. Like let's just go somewhere. Let's do something. Mm-hmm. And then she came over to my house and we were just like talking about like different like places that we wanted to go.
It seems so far to reach.
Yeah.
Like for us to travel all the way across the country.
Yeah.
It seemed like
it wasn't even just California in the beginning for that trip. Like I think we were talking about Colorado when we kept coming back to California.
Because I had been to California. I loved it.
And I've never been.
I had been to San Diego before because of family. Yeah. And you had never been, so I like wanted you to have that experience.
Exactly.
Of being able to go and see all the amazing things.
Yeah. I think that we couldn't decide on where to go.
No, that's totally right.
Yeah, we literally couldn't pick like where in California to go.
I had been to San Diego, so of course I wanted to go back and for her to see San Diego. Yeah. But then I was like, I've never been to San Fran. I was like, I've heard San Francisco is so nice and like a place everyone should visit. Mm-hmm. But since they're so far away, one is Northern California, one Southern California. Yeah. We realized that the drive would be too crazy, or just to do the two. Yeah, so what we decided to do is we took our 2-week long trip and we started in San Francisco, which is Northern California. So we flew into San Fran. Yep. And then we rented a car and we drove all the way down to San Diego. Yep. But we spent a few days in different cities and places. Yeah, so that were really
in between there, we stopped at different places and we stayed at different places. I think this trip is, looking back on it, it's crazy because, like I said, we were 18 and 19 years old. Yeah. And we didn't really have a lot of money. Like,
we were super broke college students.
Absolutely. Yes. So we did this trip very cheap and with like no money. But I
got a second job just so
I
could do this trip.
Yes.
I got another job and then I ended up working there for obviously a while longer. But I started to save money so I can go on this trip specifically.
And yeah, we both did that. It was insane. I wouldn't do it any other way though. Like I'm really glad that we did this trip broke. I mean, it didn't
made the trip so much more special.
Yeah, it didn't matter where we stayed or like stuff like that.
And we stayed in some pretty
sketchy places. I mean,
we had to stretch our dollars.
I mean, like some places I feel like our car would have been nice.
Yeah. Oh my. That's a really good point.
Yeah, I mean, at one point we stayed in an RV in somebody's sketchy backyard. Yeah. I mean, I don't recommend...
They let us use their hot tub though. That was pretty cool.
I don't necessarily recommend doing all that.
Yeah, but Airbnb is really nice, but there are some more sketchy, small places on there. Yes. That we wouldn't always recommend, but hey, it worked for us, luckily, that we made it out alive.
So I think we want to take you guys like back through one of our favorite cities of this trip,
San Francisco.
We loved San Francisco. It was a huge part of it. I think we stayed there probably the longest of every place that we've been to.
And I'm so glad we did because we didn't know exactly where we were gonna love the best, so we like strategically picked San Francisco to stay a little bit longer because it's a big city, which it worked out great.
It did. Yeah. So I think we're gonna show you guys a little bit about San Francisco and some places to go, and
some of our favorite places and places that we recommend. There.
I think we both can agree that San Fran was a big place for us. Oh, yeah. It was my favorite place.
It's so amazing. I loved it there. The people there.
Oh yeah.
The views. Like the things to do were so fun.
Every time I describe San Fran, I think I always say that like you get like everything there. So you can get like your like beaches, you can get like your city view, your suburbs, like everything is just there. Like your old town, like cute charm is there. Like everything is in one place, and it was like so cool to kind of see that.
Yeah, because it's a big city, but it's also right on the water. So
yeah, it was so nice. So I think the first place we're gonna recommend is called Twin Peaks Summit.
Yeah.
It was like really a gorgeous place. As you
it
guys,
was a great outlook. That was the first place we saw the bridge.
As you guys can see, it's like a gorgeous view. I mean, there's Ashley and I being insane.
It was so fun. We had like a mini photo shoot.
Look, I mean, we were jumping, and that was awesome. Like that was super cool. That was definitely some of my favorite pictures and videos that we took there.
Yeah, because especially the view, like, it was amazing.
And it was like a crazy like wind up drive up there, and like there was so much room that I feel like though there was like people there, and it definitely is like a touristy spot. You never felt like I didn't feel like overcrowded.
It was like spread out, so you could like go over this way a little bit.
Yeah, I mean you got like a great view, and you didn't have to pay or anything like that. It was just like you just drive up there, and like you just can like walk around and like stay in your car, like whatever. And it was really cool spot, I think.
And then the next one, this one was more of your idea. I don't know how you found it, but it was cool.
This one's cool. I feel like not a lot of people do this when they go to San Fran, so I'm a really big Robin Williams fan.
So am I, but I just never even thought of it.
So we went and we found actually, like he was from San Fran. We found his house, and like that was like a really cool point for us because it was like very like
look how beautiful
that is.
So
like it was like a really like different house and like different area, and like I think that area
it brought us to a different point, and actually Eagles Point.
Yeah, which was super cool. Like
another awesome outlook.
Remember that?
Oh, that's so pretty.
Yes. So the view,
sunset,
and it was really cool because like we got a different angle from the Golden Gate Bridge.
Close up to it. Yeah. You could take selfies and have the Golden Gate Bridge in the background. That was cool.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
But what reminds me, remember when we didn't think we were crossing the bridge and then we had to cross the bridge?
Stop. We
were in a rental car, like I said, and they specifically told us when we got the rental car not to go through any tolls.
Yeah.
And the Golden Gate Bridge is a big toll that you have to pay. So we didn't realize the way it was set up that we didn't realize that we couldn't get out of going over the bridge. Like there was no exit to go before.
And that's such an accident because so one thing you guys will surely learn about me, because though we've sucked at taking videos, the videos we do have of all of our trips is me driving over a bridge, okay? So
I love that she freaks out with the bridge because I think it's kind of ridiculous.
Fear
and it is a big, I'm sure a lot of people can agree, like it's a big fear that people have.
Okay.
Like you're not the only one, but for me,
I hope I'm not the only one, okay?
I think it's funny because she's like super dramatic and like likes to freak out every time.
Shut up. Okay, so like I have a huge fear of bridges as an example.
There's some videos. This is for way back. Headphone warning.
Oh god.
Anyone listening to that?
Oh my god. I hate bridges, okay? And it's so weird because I'm a huge adrenaline junkie. Like we've been skydiving a bunch. So much. Like I don't know why. I just hate bridges.
She's been skydiving a bunch, but when it comes to a bridge, she just can't.
So we went to the Golden Gate Bridge. I did not want to go anywhere near it. Pretty from a distance.
Just to take pictures from a distance.
Oh, God. So I made a deal with Ashley. I was like, okay, I will walk on the bridge if we go bungee jumping. At one point in our California trip, I was like, let's go bungee jumping.
Yeah, I had to do it. I was like, oh, whatever, I'll think about that later. Like, I want you to walk
So she said
the
yes. So here's us over here, like, on the bridge,
so pretty.
And it was very pretty, but I did not enjoy it because I was terrified. But moral of the story is that we did not go bungee jumping.
She crossed the bridge, so I would.
What an asshole.
You know, maybe we'll say that for.
We will go. She still owes me.
We'll see.
So a big thing about San Fran that I'm sure a lot of people know is the Full House.
Yeah.
I mean,
we had to make sure
you have to go. It's really pretty. One of my favorite pictures of us is right in front of there. Like it really is like a spot to go. And there wasn't like a lot of people or anything.
I think we had to do our own research to like find the specific address. But there was like a Snapchat filter. Do you remember?
Like, Full House.
We're like, oh, we have to be close.
Yeah. It was cool to see it.
Yeah, for sure.
If you guys are a fan
and then
of the show,
the next one, Alamo Square, was related to Full House too.
Yes.
Like you were gonna say.
Yeah. It was like a really cool place because it was like more like a park, I'd say.
Yeah.
So it had a huge dog park, which we love.
We love dogs. We're big fans
my
of
god!
dogs.
And there were so many dogs. Like that dog is literally taller than I am.
I was like, don't let this dog jump on you because it's gonna be way taller than you.
Yeah, but
it was a sweet old dog.
All the dogs were just like running around, and like
so
everybody, like the owners were all super chill.
Yeah.
And I think on that trip I really missed my dog a lot. So like that was such a fun moment for us. So if you love dogs, Alamo Square is so cool because like, they just let the dogs like roam around.
Right. Yeah, because there was like the park aspect of it, and then the dog park, and then also it's like across from like the classic like houses.
So also,
there you go. There's that was awesome.
Yeah, that was really cool. So if you guys are a fan of Full House, like the theme where they like have like a picnic there, like we like went and we like sat right in front of there. It's
what you
really
think
pretty.
of when you think of San Fran? Well, at least I do.
Yeah,
Full Houses.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, it was definitely really cool.
Oh yeah.
This one's fun.
So we were staying in South San Francisco. That's where our Airbnb was.
Yeah.
And we actually, I think this was, we just saw like the sign probably in the distance. We're like, we want to get closer to that. So we actually found, it's called Sign Hill Park, and it's in South San Francisco. And there's actually a sign like right in the hill.
Oh.
So we were able to climb up, like there's a trail leading up to it. And we actually got to go right on the letters, which was super cool.
It was a gorgeous view too. Like
and the weather was beautiful. Yeah.
We really like Hannah Montana.
We drove with Hannah Montana.
Yeah, it was really. Oh, apparently I love that. No, that was super awesome, and like we have some crazy memories there. So it was definitely like a trail, but you could see like it said San Francisco, like kind of like the Hollywood sign.
Do you remember the steps? They were like so tall. Serena's really short, so for her to climb those steps, they were like almost as tall as she was. That was really fun.
So we also almost died climbing this, so just be careful.
Be careful.
It's actually a really easy climb, but we're just kind of dumb. So we were like
climbing the letters, and we like almost hurt ourselves. Well, we kind of did.
So at one point, Ashley like slid down the sign and like tumbled down this like hill, and
we weren't being as smart as we should have.
I mean, I literally bursted out laughing, and like not because like haha you got hurt, but because holy shit I thought she was dead. Like I really thought she died.
It flipped because she started falling down the hill, and I couldn't do anything but laugh. Like because that's just how it's uncomfortable, and we're not like sure what to think or feel.
I was just like, oh my god, she's gonna die. Oh my god, she's gonna die. Like that was the only thing going.
We made sure like each other were okay. Like once like they stopped falling. But yeah, that's definitely a big memory for
that was cute. So if you go to San Fran, like, because the Hollywood sign's like super hard to get up to, and like you can't like get that close. But like San Fran, that was a really cool.
It's like rock, like right in the hill.
Yep.
It's not like a Hollywood sign where it sticks up.
Yeah. So definitely check that out if you ever go to San Fran. Also very classic. The cable car ride. I mean, take a cable car ride. We had so much fun. I literally felt like I was in the intro of Full House.
Oh yeah, like, it was so fun.
It was so fun. I think I actually have a cut of this video where I added the theme song, and it was so cute.
So I remember we wanted to take the trolley so bad. So we're like, well, let's just get out. Like, we didn't really care where it was going.
I think we just parked our car.
Yeah. And then, remember we had to Uber back
to our car?
Because we didn't want to get off. We just wanted to keep riding it. So we just took it so far that we couldn't just walk back to the car.
And then there was a huge line to get back on one. So we had to literally Uber back to our...
So, like, across the city.
So if you are going to take a cable car ride, we suggest that you look up the routes, all right? And
do a little research.
A little bit.
At this point, we didn't really care about that.
We literally just saw when we just hopped on it. Yeah, and it was really fun. So just fair warning, if you do hop on a cable car, you might like forget everything else and you just want to keep riding it and keep riding it. Keep riding it. So I think a big part of San Fran that we loved was the people. Yeah.
Absolutely.
So like everyone was so friendly
So
and
nice.
just like so cool.
We made some friends.
Yeah, that we like still like have on like social media and stuff. Yeah. So we went out to this tavern.
It was called Molloy's Tavern.
And
a little shout out to this small local bar that was really cool.
If you're ever out there, go check them out. They were so like
welcoming.
Yeah,
I
like,
loved that we were from out of state.
Like, I mean, they were just like, I think the one guy was like putting on his Snapchat like, "Oh, our New York friends." I mean, honestly,
they're making fun of our like
accents. Yeah. No, we have apparently really bad accents to everybody. So this was like really a fun time. Oh yeah, we were playing darts.
Oh yeah.
Like,
as soon as we went in there, we were like darts.
Darts, yeah. Apparently, I kicked Ashley's butt.
I mean, I didn't have practice, so like, whatever.
This was like,
I'm not mad.
This was like our first time like being out in like that type of environment together, and it was real.
That it is my pleasure
Oh my God.
to be a witness to Ashley Turcotte's first.
So, moral of the story is I corrupted Ashley. This place was actually so cool that that was like we found it like our last day in San Fran, and then we were driving up.
We were just like moving on to new cities.
So we were driving to San Jose, and that night we did stay in San Jose, but we literally drove.
Yeah, we couldn't really change because our Airbnbs were booked so far.
And we just wanted to stay in San Fran, so we literally drove another like 50 minutes back
the next night
just to go back to this place and we met up with all those people again.
So they were like the bar regulars.
Yeah, so they like always went there, and we like met up with them again. So we actually saw them again, and it was like it was really fun. So like definitely like a warm, welcoming, like cool, like I don't know, just like place to hang out. Like absolutely. So go check them out for sure.
Alright, well I hope you guys enjoyed all our tips and places to visit in San Francisco, and maybe it'll encourage you guys to go and visit the amazing city that we thought it was.
Definitely. We're gonna probably link a bunch of the places that we said down below so you guys can check them out. Stay tuned for our next video. We're gonna definitely continue to talk about our California trip.
The rest of our trip, there's a lot more to talk about.
Absolutely. So in the meantime, like us on Facebook
and follow us on Instagram.
Subscribe, share our videos.
Yes.
Bye guys.
Bye.